Nottingham Forest 2, Man United 1. Usually I get dressed, put something else on other than this fucking oodie thing. I'm not arsed today, because Amorim clearly isn't arsed either. He got lucky, people got carried away with his 3-win streak. Some good results, but performances were still, it wasn't quite convincing at times. I said that I thought Liverpool should have won the game. Chelsea absolutely should have won. I think everyone saw that. Sunderland, jeez, I can't even remember what I said in that one. Brighton last week, I missed that one, so I can't really comment on the game. I don't know what it was like. Apparently, it fell apart when the subs came on, but that's just hearsay. This game today started off relatively fine. Now, I did miss the opening 20 minutes, so I don't know what happened in the opening 20 minutes. I did try to see what was happening, but I couldn't. I missed a goal as well. I missed all the goals except Ahmad's. So it's just very poor timing. We got a dog, and it's a little puppy, causing a bit of mayhem around here, especially with all the cats. Well, he's not attacking the cats, but he's scaring them anyway. So I wasn't fully, I wasn't giving my attention fully to the match, and it's probably for the best, because I probably would have cut my wrist if I had to watch that entire match. That was pretty bad. I don't know how he can be, well, what I could say was in cruise control in that first half. From what I saw up until maybe the last 5-ish minutes, they went downhill. And then you can see 2 goals in 2 minutes at the start of the second half. What was the team talk? What on earth were you saying at half time, Amorim? Snap back to reality. And my phone's going off as well. That's reality calling Amorim right there. People got carried away. I heard people say that we're in a title race and all that. No. We're not even in a Champions League race. Not even in Europa League race. Maybe Conference League. Everyone's getting carried away thinking that they're going to be class. No, we're not. Ahmad scored a very good goal. It was really incredible. I'd say probably goal of the month so far. Now, I know it's only the first match day of the month, but still. I can't count on any of the other goals. I was unfortunate enough to miss them. Maybe fortunate. I don't know, depending on what way you want to look at it. We'll go with a positive on this one and say I was unfortunate enough to miss these type of goals. His subs are strange. Starting with Delo, I didn't have a problem with the starting lineup except for Delo starting at left back. I don't necessarily like Delo, but I feel like he's setting Delo up for criticism by putting him on the left. Now, would you rather play Ahmad on the right? Absolutely. Just leave Delo on the bench. You're already going to play Mazraoui as a centre back. We saw that today with his sub. So just play Dorgu where he is and play Shaw there. I know Martinez is coming back as well, so even better excuse to never play Delo at left back again. Or left wing back, as he wants to call it. I think playing Dorgu, putting him on, was the correct decision to make. I would have done it. Otherwise, I would have pushed Shaw up. Putting taking Euro off and sticking Mazraoui on. I don't get this guy's boner and why he has a wank over every chance he gets to put on a fucking centre back. I don't understand. Like, look at my face. I'm aged. I've actually aged. Like, I've got my fat cheeks here. You can see the lines going through it. The bags underneath my eyes. That's from watching Man United. Even when we were winning the Chelsea game, good fucking Christ, my blood pressure went up very high on that one. Liverpool, well, that's a derby. I'm always going to be, a rivalry. I'm always going to be pretty, pretty on edge for those games, even when we lose. Even Sunderland game, I'm pretty sure I was shitting bricks. This game, I wasn't necessarily shitting bricks. I was more or less just like, well, we're going to have to get back to reality at some stage. I don't think a draw is good enough. And the reason why is, like, United should be beating these type of teams. If United are well and truly in a title race, as some deluded fans have said, then these are the games you need to win. Nottingham Forest are shit. They've been shit all season. They've had a really poor start to the season. And that's a confidence booster for them now. For us, I don't even know what way to look at it. Yeah, okay, right. We came back and it looked like we were going to lose the game. It really did look like we were going to lose the game. We might end up drawing. Probably should have won. There was goal line clearance. I think there was 2 actually. Probably could have won. There's a couple dodgy corners that were given, but then again, Casemiro scored from a dodgy corner. So, I mean, you could say like, oh well, Ref was bad. Yeah, ref was bad. Ref was bad for Forest as well. I still don't like Amorim. Like, yeah, he's undefeated in the last few games, but I still don't like him. I still don't want him here. All this does is paper over the cracks and delays the inevitable when he eventually gets sacked. We're delaying the inevitable with this guy. His system's not working. He's gotten very lucky with some of the games where he's actually got a result out of. And today is one of those games where I feel like he's gotten lucky. Now, you can also look at it and say he's gotten unlucky as well, but I think he's getting very lucky. Individual brilliance has bailed him out today, and that was with Ahmad with his absolute thundercunt of a strike. I'm not one of these ultra positive people. I'm a person that try to look at it from a real light, and this is the definition of papering over cracks. Because yes, there is improvement. There absolutely is improvement with the performance, especially when you look at it from last year. But it's still not good enough. Now, I'm not saying I'm not one of these people that demands instant success. But the progression is so slow, and the mistakes are so common and consistent. We know these players are decent. Some of them are very good. But they're not being utilised correctly. And Buemo's done quite well since Amorim's clicked with his system. I say clicked because, I think he's getting lucky. And Buemo's done quite well. Cunha can't shoot for his life, but then again, he's doing alright. Sesko was very poor today, but typically when United play bad, the striker plays bad, and United played very bad today. So I'm not going to blame Sesko for not doing too bad. His passing, maybe you could probably say like, come on, look, your pass could be better, but I'm not expecting much from a Man United striker. I think, and this is one of my big issues with formation, or not formations, but the formation shy, with substitutions, is Kobbie Mainoo. Is he injured? Let's find out. Well, according to OneFootball, which I have here, Mainoo was on the bench. Why didn't he play? You can even argue Mount, Xerxes. Why are they not playing? Because it clearly wasn't working with Sesko up top. Now, again, as I said, I don't blame the striker. But even then, try Xerxes. Xerxes 9.5. He can drop deeper than Sesko. Because, again, with Sesko, he's just isolated out of the game. Delo, yeah, taking him off. Mount, I'm sure you could have squeezed him in there. Change your fucking formation and fit him in. You need a win. A draw is not good enough, especially when you're in a title race and you know your system's clicked, and then you go and draw against fucking Nottingham Forest, who are in the relegation zone, by the way. I'm looking at it here. With that result, they're 4 points off Burnley, who are 17th. They're 18th. United have moved up to 5th with a draw, but Man City are a point behind. They're yet to play. Liverpool yet to play. They're 2 points behind. Villa, again, same thing as Liverpool. Chelsea are 3 points behind, but they've got a game to play. So you can easily drop down to 11th if all the teams beneath you win. Well, maybe not 11th, maybe 9th. Kobbie Mainoo needs to leave. And I want him to stay because I like him. I think he's a brilliant player. But the manager's a gobshite. He's a certified gobshite. Amorim terrorist ball is ruining this guy's career. He needs to play. And he's not going to get a guy game with this guy. He needs to fuck off in January. Go to Napoli. You deserve it. You deserve to play. You're a fantastic footballer. It's just unfortunate that there's a gobshite in charge. Right. I think my analysis is non-existent in this video, so we're just going to end it. I'm sure there's going to be lots of people disagreeing with me, but look, it is what it is. I have opinions, so we're going to share them, even if people don't care. I'm sure you say the same thing when you're commenting yourselves. Anyway, with that, I'm done. Amorim terrorist ball shy, and snapped back to reality.